It's rare that a movie offends me, but I don't think I've ever seen a movie that hates its audience more than the movie Thor: Love and Thunder. On the face of it, it's just a decent superhero movie, but it is entirely destroyed just by one single man. Taika Waititi is so insistent on putting in as many incredibly terrible jokes as possible that it makes it completely unwatchable. Why does he do this? Why does he think it's funny that the axe is jealous of the hammer? Why does he think Fat Zeus is funny? Why does he think Hippie Thor is funny? Why does he do these things? How can he possibly think this is funny? Or is he just trying to get away with as much terrible shit as possible? One thing is clear, the movie would be better if you watch it with the sound off. Taika Waititi has to be stopped. Everything is a joke, but nothing is funny. Taika doesn't understand the characters he writes. It doesn't make sense for Thor to be such a dumbass. He can't turn Thor into Johnny English and people still treat him the same way. This guy already fought Thanos, and I'm not buying that all of a sudden he's just completely stupid. Thor is supposed to be a hero, a god, someone who's really aware of the impact that he has on people. He wouldn't break someone's roof, he wouldn't smash your holy temple, he wouldn't hold a speech while people are getting shot at. And then the big bad guy comes along and he thinks all gods are bad and he wants to kill them. God, what a waste of a good premise. Imagine with competent writing, Thor messes up and then he wonders, are gods bad? Maybe they should be killed. But nah, he messes up for a joke, doesn't acknowledge it, doesn't consider that the gods could maybe have an issue. You know, maybe they should die, maybe that would be better. But nah, it's just black and white, good and evil. Yeah, that's right. Anyone trying to kill gods must clearly be evil, right? Ugh. What an utterly uninspiring story. And then in the end, Thor adopts a child, and they're called Love and Thunder? Both of them? Oh, I guess the movie also has the wrong name, huh? Should have saved that name for the next movie about these two characters. Fucking guy, couldn't even get the name right. Taika always does this. He never understands the thing he's writing about. He just makes up his own shit, which could work if you aren't part of a greater universe. For example, he purposely didn't learn about Hitler when he made that in Jojo Rabbit, and it shows. He thought, oh, it'd be so funny if Hitler offers this child a cigarette. No, Hitler wouldn't do that. It would have been way more funny if Hitler would punish the child for thinking about smoking in some over-the-top way. I don't get it. Is it that hard to just put a tiny bit of research into these characters? These jokes would sting a lot more if they actually made sense. Oh wow, Hitler wants this kid to smoke? Wow, what a bad guy. Oh wait, that was made up and it wasn't in his character at all? You're not even making fun of the real Hitler. What's the point? There's plenty of incompetent, stupid shit that you could have made fun of that the real Hitler did. Did you know that, for example, he refused to use assault rifles because he thought it might make it too easy for his soldiers? Yeah, but you didn't think about that one, huh? Because you didn't do your research. Disgusting. And he did the same stupid thing with that vampire movie that I hate. Oh, the joke's always like, oh, these vampires are slobs. They're living a regular life and they're struggling. And wouldn't it be gross if vampires... No, that's not vampires. Vampires are really powerful and they're alluring. What are you doing? The joke is that you don't understand the thing you're writing about? God, that's lame. I fucking hate you, Tacco. And you could have been so good if you had just hired like one writer, or maybe just one person that would slap you every time you put in a horrible joke or you misunderstand the characters you're writing. This is the Marvel Universe, not your personal playground. Show some goddamn respect and learn the characters you're writing about. But no, I guess I'm the stupid one for expecting them not to waste $250 million on putting the worst ever written script into a fucking movie. And the people fucking love it! It made its money back instantly, despite the fact that literally nobody was even trying to tell a coherent story. The jokes make this movie basically unwatchable, and yet it's a hit at the box office. I guess that's what you wanted, you fucking maggots. Please give him all your money so you can wipe his ass with it. I guess I just had too much respect for Marvel fans to begin with. Or maybe these brain-dead idiots are just Taika fans. but whoever they are, they made themselves heard and they voted with their wallet, and now all we'll get is this horrible fucking garbage. Now this complete idiot is vindicated and can tell whatever horrible jokes he wants on the big screen. That's just so great. And Taika could have been a good creator. This movie could have been a masterpiece if he actually tried to be good at his job. Ragnarok was incredibly good compared to this movie. Yes, it had stupid jokes, but they never undermined the characters or the story. Well, maybe the story. The stupid shit that happens is usually limited to the silly characters or the silly world that he goes to. Whenever Thor is trolling someone, it's usually the bad guy. Like when he's swinging from that chain and he's telling the rock monster to shut up until he has swung all the way back around. Not my favorite joke, but at least it works. He was biding his time while the hammer was coming to save him. It actually makes sense, okay? In Thor 4, he just trolls everyone. Even the Guardians. Even the Guardians want to get rid of him and his bullshit. And they're basically retarded. How does he manage to even annoy them? Wow, way to go, Waititi. You just had to ruin everything. Even this beautiful and pure friendship between Thor and the Guardians. Wow. You know what? This movie has really awakened something in me. I can't stand by any longer. I've put up with bad comedy for too long. I tend to think, oh, maybe I'm just not getting it, or maybe my autism doesn't allow me to understand the complex human emotions that should make this funny. But no, I have decided that in fact it is the kids who are out of touch. I will crack down on bad comedy. I will no longer accept movies that make me cringe with bad jokes. I will be much harsher on this kind of shit in the future. If you see me on my podcasts in the future, I will be there to fight bad comedy. And guys, if this video gets 2,000 views, I'll do the hardest thing of all, okay? I'll watch What We Do in the Shadows, I'll review it, I'll probably die, but it'll be worth it. This man has to be stopped, he has to be held accountable, and I will watch his terrible shit and I will tell you how bad it is, okay? If I get 2,000 views, okay? Hit the like button, leave a comment. If you hate me or if you agree with me, go tell me. And like, by the way, whenever you say, oh, this guy has an annoying voice, you're only saying that because you disagree, okay? Nobody ever tells me that on a video that's beloved, okay? So, shut up. I'm not weird, you are. But seriously, why don't you, if you actually defend this piece of shit movie, why don't you tell me how you can bear the comedy? Tell me how you laughed, okay? If you didn't laugh, you lose, okay? If this movie is awful and the jokes are awful, just don't defend it, okay? If it's not funny, then there's no defense for this shit, okay?